In my previous video I showed you how to clean your brake calipers the right way. And now we're going to do some new brake fluid in the bike. It's easy as usual with the right tools and a little bit of no-nonsense explanations. First of all, what are we going to do first? First, we're going to cover all the parts, because brake fluid is very aggressive and you don't want it spilling onto the plastic or the tank or whatever. So, first things first. Use as much as you have. It's never overkill, believe me. Never. Always on the same side. Okay? That's just in case. I'll put it over here. And then one over here. I'm showing you it from this side. Oh. As you see, this reservoir is not level, horizontal to the bike. So what I always do is unscrew this and get it up so it's horizontal. If you open it now, brake fluid will flush out. We don't want that to happen. So loosen. Now this a bit and that, and then get it horizontal. Even kijken. Let's now turn it a bit like that. Yes, see, it's nice. It's nice horizontal now. Let's get those two screws out. We use a clean one with paper in and one ready. Use a good screwdriver. Wait a minute. Put that out of the way. Hopefully. 1, 2, up, yes, not that tight, and this one too. That's good. Sometimes they are rusted or oxidized and I have to drill them out. But for that purpose I have something special. I show you. I got these, and these are show you drills, but these are not normal drills. These are left-handed drills. Normally a drill goes clockwise, you know, and these goes anti-clockwise. So you drill off the head, and the moment the head is off or the drill bites into the screw, it turns itself out. So easy. Look it up on AliExpress, costs nothing, really nothing, and it's great, absolutely great. It helped me a lot of times. So get yourself a set of left-handed drills. Tell your wife the old mechanic told you so. So Then, carefully, see, it's already oxidizing. This is no problem. That is, yeah, a lot of moisture, because brake fluid is hygroscopic. It attracts the tiny water drops that's in the air. You can see it over here. Just a moment. Show it to you. Even kijken, wacht, wait a moment. Got my... Ah, it's over there. Special light. Go over there. Watch this. Even kijken, hè. Hier. See? There's a lot of water in there. And water in the reservoir, in the brake fluid, lowers the boiling point. Normally the boiling point from .4 brake oil is about 170 degrees Celsius, if I'm right. And the more water you get moist, you get into your brake fluid, water is heavier than the brake oil, so it goes all the way down into your calipers. And then one day, when you coming off a steep mountain and do a lot of braking, that water starts to boil and you get those gas bubbles, air, so to speak, into your caliper, and then suddenly it goes like this. Wait, show you. Pop! And there is no braking pressure anymore. So that's the reason why you have to each year, each 2 years, renew the brake fluid. It's not that expensive, but it's really important. So, lesson learned. Now we've got the membrane out. Hop. Get this out of the way. Hop. So, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to suck the old oil out, because I can do two things. I can squeeze it out, takes a while. I have these kind of bottles. Suck it out and then give it a good clean, get new oil in, and pump as much as I can the old oil out of the way. Easy. What I always do, get a piece of paper, get it around the, then I have my small bottle and I suck the old braking fluid out. Pop, 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 pop. Yep. So, it's empty. Now we're gonna give it a good clean. Oh. Careful, not to loosen that thing. Show you in a minute what it's for. So, now. So, see this one? This thing over here? That? It's above a hole. And that's that thing. Wait a minute, it's not so. Is the best. Oh, that's the best thing since sliced bread. And I'll tell you why. There are motorcycles who don't have that little, what is it, blick we call it. And what happens when you squeeze the brake, see? And you do it just a tiny bit too fast, which isn't really fast. Brake fluid squirt out all the way. And this prevents it. It's doing nothing. It's absolutely doing nothing for brake capacity or whatever. It's only made to prevent the brake fluid from squirting out. Nah. Not all bikes have them. This one has. So that's great. This is the brake fluid I use. Castrol React Performance .4. It's good product. I also do it in these kind of bottles. Easy to use. So easy to use. First we do a little bit. See? Already already bubbles coming. See, some more. There is always, I think, some bubbles. See, here, more are in the system. I don't know why. I think some mechanics don't take the time. See, another bubble. Shall I? Hey, wacht. Ta-da. See? Hop. Another bubble. More. Hop. See? Wow. I think this is air that was trapped in one of the calipers. And because I turn them around, got them out, turn them around. Here, hop. Careful. Up, more, see? Up, more. I feel the handle becomes more rigid. You got a better pressing point. Before it was very spongy. Whoa! This is better. Still seeing bubbles coming out. Yep. Up. Here. So. What I also often do, always do, to get the air out, is to tap a tiny little bit at the hoses. Over here I have my special bottle. First, kind of easy. Made a copper wire so you can attach it somewhere, and then we have this little kijker, already got it. This one, a wrench, 8 mil. Put it on the what is it called? Air nipple. So now we're going to squeeze the handle to build up the pressure. When you feel you up, already bubbles coming, you keep on squeezing, wait, like this, down a few times, up, up. See already bubbles coming, which is good. So, squeeze and hold, up, easy, squeeze and hold, be careful, fill this up, because when it gets too low you pump air into your system, and we don't want to have air in the braking system. Up. And again, and again, and again, and again, again. Up. Now, the brake fluid is becoming nicely helder, clearer, so we're almost there. Be sure to check often the reservoir. Yeah, come on well. Up. So, I think a few more times. So, now, actually that was all. It's not difficult, eh? Now I show you another magic trick. No, not magic. Good behavior. Yeah, that's what I always do. And perhaps I am the only one. I don't know. Shut it. This one off. Kijk. So, that out of the way. Clean it a bit, and then what I always do is make something like this. I put it in the nipple, because there is always some brake fluid left in that ontluchtingsnippel, air nipple, and over time it's gonna rust, and we don't want to have that. So I do this. For the first time to get the, then put it in and leave it so it can soak up the brake fluid. Now let's do the other side. Now we already did this side too. Was easy, quick. Now we're gonna clean up the membrane. Got it here. Even kijken. Oh. This one. This one. Up. First. There is always a lot of moisture in this plastic thing. So we'll give it a good clean. Make sure all the moisture is cleaned out. So especially the edges. Nice. Then the membrane. On the top side there is always a lot of moisture. Water drops. So we have to clean that. Also, the inside there is always old brake fluid, so kijken. Hoppa. Netjes. Yep. This one, show you. This one is the membrane. This have this edge, goes in there. Easy. There's this tiny little air hole. Wait. Watch. To get air above the membrane, so when the brake pads are wearing out and the fluid level is dropping, this one goes easy like this, and you don't create a vacuum in there. So that's always be sure that this tiny little hole is open, which is, so that's good too. Then we have this oxidation, and I have this ow, wow, little brush, got brass wires, clean it, get the, so there are two slits there and there too. Make sure that these are open too. Those are tiny air holes. So, now, nice. Now, get the camera closer. Now, there is this ridge over here, and that's the level. So, carefully fill it up, fill it up. Oh. Nice. Then, careful. So. Now we're almost there. First, this. Gently slide it in, and this, be careful, there is writing on it, and the writing has to be in view of the driver. So this is the good side. Then I got a bit of grease on both of my screws. Hop. Now, not too tight. Job done. So, that was another video. I hope you like it. If you do, please subscribe to my channel. And if you have something to say, please put it in the comments below. See you the next time. Old Mechanic out.